President Moon Jae-in and Chinese President Xi Jinping unveiled their 4 basic principles last night for dealing with North Korea's nuclear issue. The two leaders made some progress during their summit in Beijing, but when it comes to the issue of the U.S. THAAD missile defense system, clear differences remain. Our chief Blue House correspondent Moon Connyoung traveling with the president for us.
Agreements remain agreed, disagreements remain disagreed. That basically sums up the third bilateral summit between South Korean President Moon Jae-in and Chinese President Xi Jinping here in Beijing in what had been coined as a highlight of President Moon's first state visit to China. The goal of the South Korean leader's first visit to China since taking office in May has been crystal clear from the get-go. Mending bilateral ties strained by a dispute over the deployment of an anti-missile system. That feeling was mutual on Thursday as South Korea's first couple were greeted by their Chinese host at the Great Hall of the People in the heart of Beijing.
오늘 회담을 통해 양국 관계를 한 단계 더 격상시켜 발전시키고 평화 번영의 역사를 함께 써나가는 아름다운 동행의 새롭고 좋은 첫 발걸음을 함께 내딛게 되기를 기대합니다. 감사합니다.
China-Korea relations and the situation on the Korean peninsula are at a critical stage now. As friendly neighbors and strategic partners, China and Korea share extensive common interests and wide cooperating prospects in maintaining regional peace and promoting regional development.
In a meeting that lasted well beyond the initially scheduled half an hour, reaching 2 whole hours, the two leaders managed to reaffirm their positions on 2 primary sticking points: North Korea and Seoul-Beijing relations that nosedived over China's objections to South Korea's THAAD deployment. On North Korea,
the two leaders agreed on the principles of no war on the Korean peninsula, a nuclear-free Korean peninsula, resolution through dialogue and negotiations, and that improvement in inter-Korean relations in the end help ease tensions.
And over the issue of THAAD.
President Xi reiterated China's opposition to the deployment and said he hoped South Korea would continue to appropriately handle this matter.
But the Blue House official added that there was an air of positivity unseen from their last encounter, relaying Xi's remarks that the Chinese leader hoped the two countries' bilateral relations will never have to go through such a setback again. Presidents Moon and Xi also decided to keep all forms of communications open to better foster dialogue between the two leaders. Has Mr. Moon's China trip helped dig out the frosty South Korea-China relations from its darkest hour? Will this chart a new path for a new chapter in South Korea-China relations? That will determine in the next few weeks, which will be crucial for this very important relationship in Northeast Asia. Reporting from Beijing, Moon Connyoung, Arirang News.